We about to do a mic check, but peace and love, world. Peace and love. Mic check good. Mic check good. Peace and love. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling today? You're now rocking to the sounds and vibrations of your boy Malik Kilam, also known as Don Kilam. And as always, prosperity is your birthright. We on the live stream today. How y'all been, man? I ain't been live in a while. So what we going over, I gotta give you the disclaimer. I'm smoking a bleezy right now. But the disclaimer is I'm not a licensed attorney or tax expert. We do this for educational and informational purposes only. I'm going to need you to smash that like button. I'm going to need you to drop a comment. Hit me up in the chat. Whatever. I can see all of that. And you already know that makes me relevant. Understand, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. We got Brian Jefferson in the building. Peace and love. All the way in Texas. I'm going to be in Las Vegas September 18th, open to the public. But the big shebang, we're going to have celebrity guest appearance in Phoenix, Arizona. That's what you don't want to miss. Phoenix, Arizona. That's going to be November 5th and 6th, I believe. Go to A to Z Business Estates. We got Gerard in the building. Shout out Gerard all the way in Philly. He got some of those Kush snacks, man. Hit me up if you want to know more about the Kush snacks. We got the Kush snacks. We'll deliver right to your doorstep for the Lizzo. All right. But look, I'm about to drop game to you. Bills of credit, acquiring luxury cars, no money down. We just got 2 cars yesterday. Well, one yesterday, one today. We got a BMW and we got a Porsche. But unfortunately for the Porsche, there's a recall, so we can't put it on Toro just of right now. All right? But we getting cars and using them to make money. Turn them into an asset. So we making a little over $100 a day on the Beamer. The Porsche will go for $150 a day easily once we get those situations taken care of. And I'm telling you, right now is the easiest time to get cars. Like, there's a few different ways you could do it. You can do it the Patrick Divine way, or you can do it my way. The way I like is they just want to look at your bank statements. Put it like that. That's all they want to see. If you say you're self-employed, all they want to see is bank statements and you're approved. Doesn't matter your credit score. You need to understand that. So I'm going to get right to it, man. The ebook, if you want this ebook I'm going to be reading from, just look at the description box. Explains everything. But you can get this ebook for $97 donation via Cash App. All right. Put hashtag carbook in the memo box in your email address. Or we got Trey Sutton in the building. Also, I'm going to be going over the secure party creditor, trust in UCC, how you want to set it up correctly. And if you want those templates, just an additional $50 donation. So altogether is $150. And you're going to get the car ebook and templates to set up your trust in UCC-1, the secure party credit way, man. I can't make this up. So let's get right to it. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share with at least 3 people that that will find this of value. All right. Oh yeah. Before I get started too, I'm about to show y'all. We're gonna go over some more stuff, man. Make sure y'all can see my screen. All right, man. So the Big Business Conference meeting 2021. You can click in the description box so you can see it on your screen right now. I got 2 of my partners with me. We got Be Better Rentals and we got Vince in the building. Be Better Rentals representing Phoenix, man. You don't want to miss this stuff, man. He been implementing trust in the cars and acquiring property and getting loans. He doing it big this year, man. Shout out to Be Better Rentals, man. I'm glad I get to be part of it. So go to A to Z businessestates.com to sign up for that. All right. You can even make payments on it when you sign up, when you buy with ShopPay. It's only $25 in Las Vegas to come see your boy, Malik Kilam, by myself. Open discussion Saturday, September 18th. You want to come through, all right? Now, we do have this book and other things. You see, I'm charging $125 for the book. SPC Trust and UCC-1 setups, $125. You can get both for $125 via Cash App. Don't play. And I got other ebooks on there. Go to donkilam.com now. All right. And if you just want to drop a donation, any value, whether it's $1, $5, $10, the best way to do that is on the Cash App, the Don Kilam, THEDONKILAM. Now let's get right to it. Bills of credit. Acquiring luxury cars. No money down. MalikKalam.com. The disclaimer. This information contained herein is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you do not know what you are doing, do not attempt this process. Again, this is not legal or financial advice. This is for educational and informational purposes only. Do not be going around talking about Don Kilam told you how to do this shit, because you're not a private member and Don Kilam didn't tell you. If I'm not standing right there with you, I didn't tell you. That's just what it is. This is how you need to be looking in some luxury shit, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Luxury whips. Everybody and their mama is out here getting cars. The homie just got 2 Teslas. Y'all need to figure out what's going on. Quit being scared. For real. And I want to show y'all one thing before I go any further. You got to understand how important this Social Security number is, all right? Who owns the United States debt? I'm going to keep going over this until y'all understand it. We're going to go to thebalance.com. It says the U.S. debt reached a new high of 28.1 trillion. Most headliners focus on how much the United States owe China, one of the large foreign owners. What most people don't know is that the Social Security Trust Fund, also known as your retirement money, owns most of the national debt. How does that work and what does it mean? That's at thebalance.com. I need you to know the Social Security Trust Fund. The public holds over 21 trillion, or almost 78% of the national debt. Understand what's going on. So anytime you get credit, they need your social. They need your social. Period. So it's important to know that according to USC 1408, you are a foreign national. You got to understand that. This ebook is 108 pages. 8 USC, these are codes, United States codes. This is what governs you, you think. All right? You need to understand, if you're born in the United States, you can be a national or a citizen. A citizen is going to classify you as a slave and you don't own anything, all right? The United States owns what you think you own. All this credit is coming directly from the Social Security Trust, and you're making them your powers of attorney over your trust. You follow me? Hope everybody's following me so far. Now, tell me to slow up. John Bob says, my God be on point. Look, I'm about to show y'all a lot of stuff, man. I need y'all to know what's going on. 21 trillion. Listen, you can't get credit without your social. Go somewhere and try to get credit without a social. Now, unless you got business credit, you can use the EIN. Go in there and tell me what you're doing, because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do this stuff correctly. Give them your social. Don't be scared to give them your social. All right? That's the access to the credit. So you need the actual social when you're going in this mofo. Now, I'm trying to tell you, I can tell you which lenders to go to and which car lots to go to, where they don't need to check your credit. They just need to see your bank statements. You know, we're not going to get deep into that right now, but there's ways you can make it look like there's been money in and out your account. Say you got $1,000, you deposit it into your account, and then you get it out, and then you send it back in, and you get it out. You do that 30 times, that's going to look like there's $30,000 in your account. Do you follow me? Now, it's important to know that according to 8 USC 1408, you are a foreign national. Born with unalienable rights. It's also important to know that according to 28 USC 3002, now don't take my word for any of this. I need y'all to look it up. You know, I might have a different Google than you. You know what I'm saying? I need you to look it up. This might not even be right. This might be camera magic. Then check me out. 28 USC 3002. We're just going to go. We don't want to skip 2. I want to make sure y'all get. Court means any court created by Congress in the United States, excluding the tax court. So if there's any issues, we got Brian Williams in the building. Peace and love. If there's any issues and y'all can't handle it, it goes to court. We need to understand, if that court was not created by Congress, then it's a tax court. So where's your delegation order from Congress? If you don't have that, then it's a tax issue. Next, 3, debt means an amount that's owed to the United States. You need to understand that. An amount that's owed to the United States. Now when you go down to, and you see debtor, means a person. Remember that person word. Is liable for a debt. Person makes you a corporation. Person automatically turns you into a corporation. They create security agreements that provides for a lien. Anytime you see state, that's going to mean United States. And the United States means a federal corporation. So everything is operating with corporations. And everything is operating off taxes. And why is that? Because if it's a gift or a tax, you're gifting it to them, but they need their money back. Because you are utilizing their services to access your credit, because obviously you don't know how to access it correctly. I hope I didn't hit you over the head too much. Yes, a trust is a simple contract. That's all it is. It's a contract. They're creating contracts, constructive trust, constructive contracts to make you liable for certain debts. All right? So, it's important to know that according to 28 U.S.C. 3002, that all debt is owed to the United States and that the United States is a corporation. Understanding this makes all debt an obligation to the United States corporation, not to a foreign national. When you do this process or any debt discharge process, you are operating as a creditor. Therefore, you are not requesting or begging. You are operating from a position of power. By the way you use discharge, not payment or money. The proper verbiage is super important. So insights for this right here. Now this is from Patrick Devine's versions, okay, that I've utilized. You identify the United States as the responsible contractor. You clearly identify the Social Security as the surety bond. You add a payment credit as an ethical bribe to the IRS for processing your bill of credit. The bill of credit will need your trust EIN. Also include will be instructions to add the car to trust property via the county recorder deeds. An actual letter to the chief financial officer to accept for value on Form 1099 OID, whether it's the car or if you did get credit from the bank. How to create your trust documents in UCC-1 for self and car on the Schedule A of the trust. You may add a postage stamp on the bottom right on the bill of credit. Any stamp will do. However, the $1 stamp is preferably because it adds value to the document. Sign and seal. This means place your autograph and thumbprint next to your thumbprint, all right? You sign next to the thumbprint. The window sticker will need the tax bill stamp overlay. Write it diagonally in large red letters. You can print it, but handwriting is a stronger method, and send via certified mail. So the instructions. First, you must find the car. First, you must find the car that you wish to obtain. At first, you can go into the dealership not causing any alarm. You may ask for a copy of the window sticker for the car you wish to obtain because your bank desires it in order to see if they will help with funding. Now, you may also go into the dealership wishing to obtain credit for a certain car as well as to not raise any flags. Now, here's one of the keys I need y'all need to take home right here. When asked how much you have as a down payment, tell the dealership, what does the bank wish I put down? Again, when asked how much you have as a down payment, tell the dealership, what does the bank wish that I put down? If you're going in there to obtain their credit, if you're going in the right way and you just want to discharge the bill, all right? If you do it within 3 days, they're going to send you the car title. If it's brand new, you can get the manufacturer statement of origin, all right? The manufacturer statement of origin. Check this out, because a lot of people don't know what this is. You can get these for roughly around less than $100. All you got to do is call the company. A manufacturer's certificate of origin, also known as a manufacturer's statement of origin, is a specified document certifying the county of origin the merchandise required. All right. Now, if you can't get it, you can also make your own. And it'll never go on the record, I promise you. But I'm going to show you what we do with the trust. All right. We issue titles from the trust. So here's a sample one from Toyota. I want y'all to see so y'all don't think this is just some made up stuff. It looks similar to a car title. But I'm going to show you how we create our own titles after we've registered them or put the county on notice, all right? And we don't have any issues. Now you can go in there, you just ask them, what does the bank wish that I put down? The bank is always going to require your signature. They never need the money. The money stays right at the car dealership. The money never leaves the car dealership when you pay for a car. I need you to understand that. That money never hits the bank. They keep that at the dealership. That's important. The bank only desires your signature. They need you under contract because banks are trust. If you don't believe it, why do banks say SunTrust Bank? Sometimes you need to see it with your own eyes. First Bank and Trust. You know, I mean, the list goes on. First Bank and Trust, Texas. All it is contracts. They're after debt notes, all right? Debt is money to them, especially if you're paying it. Now, if you sign anything, please sign ARR in front of your name for all rights reserved or all rights retained, or just AR for authorized representative, showing that you know that your name is the business. All right? Now, if they ask, why are you signing like that? Say, are you looking to make a lawful determination on my signature? May I see your bar card? Now, there is ways to get your credit score to 600 or better. Watch my old videos, take some of my classes, become a member. We'll get you there. But TradelineSupply.com, because if you want to go do this on some luxury cars, you feel me? TradelineSupply.com, buy you a couple trade lines and add this on your credit. The older the better, all right? This will get your credit up there. And there's other websites you can add. I mean, not everything is going to be free, but look, this is much better than having to pay $100,000 for a luxury car. You follow me? You know, I'd rather spend a couple $100, get my trade lines up there, look like I'm already reporting at $50,000 to $100,000, then you're liable to get that same amount. Whatever's already reporting on your name. They'll be like, hey, we'll give you $100,000 or $150,000 in credit. You know? Now, the two documents you would need are the window sticker for the car and a bill of credit. Now, you register the bill of credit on a UCC-1 and assign it to the IRS on a UCC-3. The UCC-1 is the collateral change. All property belonging to the debtor belongs to the secured party. The debtor is the transmitting utility. And I need y'all to understand what transmitting utility means. So in this instance, your name is being ran as a sole proprietorship, okay? And this is the flow-through entity or the transmitting utility that they're talking about. A sole proprietorship, also known as a sole trader, is an individual entrepreneurship or proprietorship. It's a type of enterprise owned and run by one person in which there is no legal distinction between the owner and the business entity. Because if there's no trust name or no social and no name, there's no flow-through entity. There's no transmitting utility. Now, the debtor is a trust. See all property on attached A property list. The UCC-3 is the collateral change, the negotiable instrument. And it has the value amount of the car. You print the tax bill stamp onto the window sticker, or you may handwrite it with a red Sharpie. You send the bill of credit with the stamped window sticker via certified mail return receipt to the IRS Technical Support Division, all right, and the acting commissioner of the IRS So when we go back to who owns the national debt, check this out. So you see the IRS, you see, you're seeing these, right? The IRS is the bookkeepers for the United States Treasury because that's who's handling the credits. And then the Department of Public Debt. So the debt is in two categories. The U.S. Treasury manages the U.S. debt through its Bureau of the Public Debt. The U.S. Treasury manages the U.S. debt through the Bureau of the Public Debt. And the IRS is the bookkeepers for the United States Treasury. And that's why when you don't file the right forms, they don't know who the credit goes to. There's a copy of a window sticker. That's what the window sticker looks like. And all of this, when you buy a car regular out, it's already in there. It's already in the package. You just got to read through it. You're assigning the car lot as your powers of attorney to handle these things. And then they negotiate the deal with the bank, all based on your trust, because you made them your trustee. You're the beneficiary, and your benefits that they're trading with you is they're getting the credit, and you get the property, and you got to pay to hold the property. They're kind of switching roles with you, made you trustee and themselves the beneficiary. Is really what's going on, and they get the credits, you get the car, and you don't even get to own the car. When they tell you to pay, you have to pay. So there's the bill of credit. There's what the bill of credit looks like. Get the ebook. I'll make sure you get it, man. And then if you got a regular car already, or you do get this from the bank, here's the discharge letter that goes to the chief financial officer of the car lot. You have to make sure you find the actual chief financial officer for the car lot, all right? It's just a simple letter. It's just a simple letter. I can't make this up. I'll read it to you. So there it is. But some of y'all cheap motherfuckers that don't want to drop the donation. There it is. Have your accountant prepare and file the federal tax form 1099 original issue discount to cover the eligible issues for this account number. Put the VIN number on there. Please provide me with a copy of this 1099 OID form as well as the forensic accounting corresponding to the FinCEN Form 101 Suspicious Activity Report. The tax in question is the original issue discount. The filing of 1099 OID is not mandatory on my part, it's voluntary, but on request by me becomes mandatory upon you, and if not complied with, constitute a willful failure to file for income tax. The filing of the 1099 OID is to enable the tax charge to return the source for settlement and closing of escrow in exchange for Treasury Direct Social Security number. After filing, please return to my possession all the corresponding property that belongs to me. If a response is not received from you within 10 days of receipt of this letter, it will be assumed that you have chosen to dishonor me. Next. Listen, I told you I'm dropping that sauce. I'm dropping that sauce. This is the letter that goes to the actual, this is what's supposed to be recorded at the county deeds office when you're putting it in a private trust. And if you don't know how to get an EIN, the EIN is free. You go to the irs.gov. Listen, I'll show you real quick. Apply for an EIN. It doesn't cost. Find the one that says irs.gov. Apply. Hours of operation, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Hit apply online. Now the way we do this one, we're going to do this one as a trust right here. It says trust. You pick trust, hit continue, and then all the trusts that we do are irrevocable. All right? And we're doing them under ministry trust. So if you don't know about the ministry trust or irrevocable trust, you should do a lot of study. We do the we love the ministry trust because those are the codes that we implement under the 508. And just hit continue. And then the rest is self-explanatory. You put your name and information. We like to use virtual addresses. And we get our virtual addresses from ipostal1.com. ipostal1.com. All right? We got plenty of locations, even international locations. All right? I don't want to get too far off. So, as you can see, we got the VIN number, we got the BMW. You put the color if you got plates. And then if you replace the plate. So this, because you understand, we make these license plates. for you. You go to nationalitytraveler.com. Nationalitytravels.com. I'm trying to find, I know I spelled it wrong. I gotta put it in on one of these. Go to nationalitytravels.com. We'll help you with travel identification and the license plates, all right? You can get these together for $125 and show you how to mark your car as private trust property, all right? But the reason why people get in trouble is they're not. You have to notify the government because the government thinks they own all this shit. And if you don't notify them that you're operating in the private, then they can mess with you, all right? So anywhere you're traveling, you need to update them. There's that information right there. It's that simple. Get it notarized. These automobile titles held by the undersigned secure party creditor in fee simple stands as my superior claim of title, unencumbered by an other superior claim and or lien. In whatever jurisdiction you're in, break it down. You're breaking it down to them, and they file this for you. And if you want to give them the registry of the trust minutes, because you have to have trust minutes, you're putting it under a Schedule A. This is your hearing with yourself saying, hey, I'm the trustee and the beneficiary and the grantor, and I'm putting this in my private trust. You got to have the right bookkeeping and files. And then this would be the title that you carry. You create your own title from your trust capital, and this would be that new title that you carry. All right? You transfer the deeds. And I even break down how to put your car in a trust, revocable or irrevocable. It doesn't matter. It's the same way. You just put it under Schedule A after you've wrote it down. Now, there's also going to be instructions included in this ebook, free of charge. This is free of charge. How to set up your trust. How to set up a private, irrevocable trust. It breaks it down right here. Now, I'm not going to give you all the templates. That's separate. But if you add an additional $50, I'll make sure you get all these templates as well. But this is the instruction booklet for you. How to put everything in your trust. And only thing the bank will ever need from you or the county will ever need from you is the certification of trust or the declaration of trust. All right? This isn't the actual ministry trust. This is just a regular private irrevocable trust for secure party creditors to keep you private. All right? This doesn't really help with businesses and business ventures, but it will help with your personal property. This will protect your personal property when you start understanding this. So this is instructions for the car, and this is instructions for the trust. All right? And I don't know what else that you'll need from me, but I'm trying to make this as friendly as possible. It's got pictures. It's breaking it down. It's explaining everything. I showed you how to go get a car. Just walk in there. Pretty much say, if they ask you for any money, you ask them, hey, what does the bank say I have to put down? Again, so if you want this ebook, look in the description box. You can either go to donkilam.com, or if you got Cash App, you can send me $97 donation via Cash App. Follow the instructions in the description box. Okay? Now again, I'm coming to a city near you. There's the Cash App right there. The Don Kilam. I'm coming to a city near you. Next stop, open to the public, Las Vegas, Nevada, September 18th. It's only a $25 donation. You don't want to miss it, all right? Then, November 5th and 6th, celebrity guest appearances in the building, mansion parties. Do you follow me? Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to drop y'all the game. We're no holds barred. We're just going to give it away 2 days straight with celebrities in the building. You can ask whatever you need. We're going to give the game away. It doesn't even matter. We're going to take you from start to finish. Everybody in there should leave with $1 million worth of game, and everybody should be millionaires by next year. There's no excuses. If you drop money to come in there, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be a millionaire, because you're about to touch shoulders with them. Ask us whatever you need. That's November 5th and 6th. You can sign up at A2ZBusinessEstates.com or look in this description box. All right? You can always go to DonKalam.com, and you can always go to MalikKalam.com as well to see my products and services that we're bringing to offer. But with that, I'm out, man. Much peace and love. Remember, prosperity is your birthright. Prosperity is your birthright. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, share with at least 3 people. Rewind it. Drop the donations. Become a member, man. You can become a member. It's always, listen, right now I'm giving away memberships, which is you'll get access to all my files, and I'll schedule for a call right now for $1,500. If you want me to come to your city right now, I'll take it off right now. I'll come to your city right now for $3,300. We'll schedule something for September. Right now. And that's good for the rest of the month and the month of August, man. I'll schedule something in September if you're watching right now. $3,300. Just hit me up, man. Say, hey, I'm ready with the $3,300, and I'm going to respond. All right? Much peace and love. Remember, prosperity is your birthright. I love y'all. I do this for y'all. Peace.